Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. Do you remember me?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Do you have a good memory?
Well, it's not brilliant, but it's. I
I
won't
think
remember everything.
I think it's brilliant because I wouldn't have remembered.
Well, I'm good with faces, but I'm not very good with names.
Oh,
Names
okay.
are terrible. Like people will
Okay.
tell me their names, and I'll be like, Fred.
Yeah, exactly. My
So
name
how
is
have
Matus.
you been?
I've been good. Actually, I've been practicing my English for 2 weeks or 3 weeks now on
Yeah.
Cambly,
Yes,
and
I
I'm
can
enjoying
tell.
it.
I can tell. You're a lot. Sorry about that. Can you hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Motorbike, right?
Yes, I think since Spain came out and everybody can go outside, everybody who owns a motorbike has suddenly every day all you hear is meow meow meow. Oh God,
I like it.
motorbike.
So you live in Malaga,
Yes,
right? Okay.
an hour away from Malaga. So I live. It's a coastal town. It's called Fuengirola, Los Boliches.
So you speak like Spanish? You were born there in Spain, or
No, no. So I was born in Botswana in Africa,
okay.
but my mother is Spanish and my father is English. So every year we would come here to Spain and England to see the family, and we went to Australia, then we went to Indonesia, then Tanzania, and then we came to Spain.
Oh, okay. And what do
A
you
little bit
like?
of travel.
Yeah, what do you like the most, like of of those destinations where have you been living?
Oof.
Where have
Um,
you lived?
Africa will always be special, I think, because I was born there and I had such an amazing childhood. It was incredible. Spain as a holiday place is amazing. To live, a little bit frustrating. Um, and other places, Australia is nice, but it's too far away from all of our family. So, like, doing journeys of 24 hours in an airplane is just, oh,
Hmm.
no. So I don't know. Each place has like their certain charms.
Why do you find living in Spain frustrating a little bit?
Um, they're not very
Mm.
organized. They're always late. Paperwork here to get anything done is extremely frustrating. So if you want something done, you have to go in with like 20 billion pieces of paperwork. And if you don't do it properly the first time, then you have to go back with another 20 billion. And those usually take a couple of months to get because they have to have a special stamp, but they don't tell you about the special stamps before you go and do the paperwork. And then you take in the piece of paper and they say, no, you need another one with the stamp. Where's the one with the stamp? You're like, well, you didn't tell me about the one with the stamp, so how would I know?
Okay, I can imagine because I
Yes,
think it's a kind of system similar to Slovakian system because like
yes.
nobody knows what to do, and like I can imagine it's the same, I would say.
It's hard
Yeah.
work. It is because you always know you cringe when you know that you have to do paperwork here in Spain because you just think, oh my God, here we go again. But it's a part of its charm. It's just one of those things that makes the Spanish Spanish. They're just very disorganized. And if you tell them you want to meet them at 1 o'clock, you say you say 12
Hmm.
o'clock and guaranteed they will be there at 1 o'clock. But if you tell them 1 o'clock, they will come at 2 o'clock.
Correct.
So kids' parties are hilarious because obviously um, I'm more British than I am Spanish. So I'm very on time, not organized. I'm not saying I'm organized, but I'm very on time. So children's parties, my children are always the first kids there. and they're like, "Oh, you came early," and I'm like, "Early? You said it was 1 o'clock. It is 1 o'clock." And so I'm actually on time.
Yeah.
And then all the kids will come like half an hour later or an hour later, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, so that's what on time is." So
Mm, you have
yeah.
a beautiful accent, but I don't know if it is like from the African accent or it is like the British accent.
It changes constantly. It's actually become quite a thing here on Cambly, and I always wait to see how long somebody's going to ask me. So it's I even taped my voice. This is because so many people asked me about my accent. I taped my voice the other day to hear, what it sounded like. And yeah, so it's a twang of Australian, a little bit of South African, and then the British kind of
Oh,
works
okay.
in there. So, and I think it also depends on who I'm talking to and the accent that they give me, because my voice always changes with the accent that I hear. It's very weird. I don't know why it does that, but it does it.
Yeah,
It's
and
very
then
strange.
when you speak like normal, like with native, so it's like fast English. So I think your voice is
Yes.
again accent is again a little bit different, right?
Yeah, probably. It's actually I have a very bad or embarrassing trait that if I talk to someone for a long time, my accent will change immediately to their accent. So I actually have to, if somebody has a strong accent, like my friend in Canada, when I talk to her, oh my God, it is so hard. It is hard work because she'll start off, we'll have this conversation, everything will be going well, and then my voice will change and I'll start talking like her, and she's like, "You're doing it again. You're doing it again." I'm like, "I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I can't help it. It's
Yeah.
terrible."
Okay.
But yes, it depending on who I talk to and the rhythm that they talk to me is how quick or slow I will talk. I adapt without even realizing, I suppose you could say.
Hmm.
But yeah.
No, it's like very interesting.
So Uh, well, they actually did studies on British people a couple of years ago, and this is apparently a trait that we have, something to do with our accent that we find it, or that we do without realizing, change our accents very quickly to other people's accents. That's why a lot of the time, unless you're from like Birmingham or like that accent, just no one understands. Unless you're from places like that, we tend to change our accents in our
Hmm.
environments. But my favorite is the South African. Oh, I love the South African accent. It's just beautiful. I love it. The Australian, no.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have
So I
a friend from South Africa, and he sounds nice. Like I met him in Canada, and
yes,
like he has also beautiful accent, and I love it. Like I didn't understand at that time a lot, but he was trying. He was
yes,
very kind, nice. He was trying to explain me everything, and as he was explaining me something, it was nice, you know.
yes, yes. It's very smooth, very rhythmical. Very. Was he a Dutch South African or an English South African?
Dutch.
Do you know?
Yeah,
Dutch.
because he
Okay,
understood a little
nice.
bit German. Uh, yeah,
Um,
but just a little
yes.
bit.
Yeah, because he would have spoken Afrikaans.
Sorry?
Afrikaans is what they
Yeah.
speak. It's like a Dutch, that Dutch version of. So it's like it's not exactly Dutch, but it's like a version of.
I think just
Yeah.
I think his father was Dutch and his mother was English. It was
Oh,
mixed.
okay. Well, that was pretty
Yeah.
common. And they
Yeah,
live
he
in
moved
Canada
in
now.
Canada for 15 years and then he come back to South Africa again because he didn't like something because he
Oh,
make a business there. Uh, he's
yes,
engineer and he made like when the house are built, he
yes,
made like the water. He trying to avoid the water is coming under the
Yes.
houses, or I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, okay. Flooding.
Kind of, yeah. But it's not
Oh,
like the floody area.
no, but he was trying to make it so that when the water comes into the houses, it doesn't go
Yeah,
underneath, so
yeah,
the
exactly.
houses
But
don't
just in
collapse.
case.
Is that what you mean?
And
Okay.
something went
Nice.
wrong in the past, so he had to come
Oh.
back, and then he decided after
Mm.
2 or 3 years living in South Africa, like the things in South Africa went also wrong for him, or I don't know, just in general. So he decided to go back
Oh,
to
shame.
Canada again and start from zero. Yeah, but
Wow. That poor guy. Can you please tell me that he's actually
yeah,
okay now? That
he's
things are
okay. He's doing
working out
very
for him?
well. And he tried
Oh,
to
good.
convince me to stay there in Canada. Like, I can offer you a job for like temporarily, just for just to
Yes.
get the visa, the permit.
Yes. Are you going to do it? Are you going to go?
No, like I would like to go there,
No.
but not for this kind of job. It's not for me. It's hard. It's
Oh,
hard
okay.
job.
What? Oh, what
Like
job
it's
is it?
working with the constructors, or I don't know.
Ah, so
Like
in
yeah,
construction, you'd be
I
like a
can imagine
construction
the
worker.
work for maybe 3 months, but
Hmm.
I don't know.
No, if it's not for you, you're going to be doing something for 3 months that you absolutely hate.
Yeah,
It's not worth
I
it.
like the real estate and stuff like that, but the building, the process of building, it's different
Yes.
how we used to build houses in Europe. I think general in Europe
Mm.
because it's made of wood.
Yeah.
It's made of wood, and it's I don't know the system how it works.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing now? What is your
I
job
am
now?
hi.
Hi! Oh, wait. I can do the
Do
same.
you
1
have
second.
dog?
No, I
Oh,
have a
okay.
cat. She's angry at me because I haven't fed her yet. So she keeps kind of like giving me the evil. I'm like, I'm gonna feed you now. Just
Yeah,
wait.
she's doing the same. Like the
Yeah, like
hey
hello.
buddy, I'm
Yeah.
here. Okay, I'm
Exactly.
unemployed in this moment, at this moment, because I
Yeah.
quit job recently, and I'm now focusing for like the influencing, or I don't know, but like online marketing. I'm working with my brother. I started it
Oh,
recently.
yes.
It's Google and Facebook AdSense, like mostly marketing for client and photography and stuff like that. So I'm trying to.
Oh, come to Spain.
I would like to. It's my dream actually. Yeah, but
Really?
in the future,
Oh, you
yes.
should come. One of my good friends is from Slovakia. She always goes back in summertime, and she usually works there, and then she comes back here in September when the school
Oh.
starts again. I'll tell you where you are. She'll come and get you and bring her back.
I have a family there. It's they are living
Oh,
in close to Murcia, Santomera, Santomera.
Murcia. Nice. Okay, I used to live up that way about 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago.
I used to live I used to live in Alicante for 6 months. But it was back in the time, I don't know, in 10 years ago. Yeah.
Oh my God. I was there around that time. I used to in
Yeah, I know
Torrevieja.
Torrevieja.
Oh, it was horrible. I did not like Torrevieja. Ew. It was not for me. I did not like that part of Spain. No. Mm-mm. I like here. I like Malaga, Los Boliches. I'm happy in this little area, my little bubble that I've grown up with. But Torrevieja was.
Yeah. Or Marbella. But it's very expensive, I think.
Yeah, Marbella is okay, but you have to have a car. Like, oh no, we have to
Oh, yeah.
say goodbye,
Thank
and
you
I
very
really
much.
don't want to. It was
Nice to meet you.
call
Bye.
me
See you again.
again.
Bye.
Bye.